Hello, fellow book lovers. Today is day 6 of my reading journalathon for 2026. So basically, every day this week, I have been making a different spread in my 2026 book journal and showing you guys what I make and how I make it and all that good stuff. So yesterday, we finished off with my buddy reads. And so today, we are going to be setting up my series tracker in my journal. My series tracker basically helps me keep track of series that I've started, because sometimes I'll read the first book in a series and then I'll just completely forget that I have the rest, or I've borrowed it from the library or Libby or Kindle or whatever, and then months later I've never read the rest of the series, even though I might have wanted to, because I never noted it down. So my series tracker helps me keep track of what series I'm in the middle of to help me focus on getting those done. While I've always made a series tracker in my book journals, I admit that it is one of my lesser used spreads in my book journal. And that's just because I don't do well at actually reading the series that I want to read. But I'm going to try to focus on those this year. So I wanted to make one this year and really dedicate myself to reading my series. So let's get into making it.
Like usual, I like to start with my bigger paper elements, so I'm just going to start adding some paper to add that color I need for this spread. I know I'm going to put an envelope on this corner of this page, so I just wanted to put something underneath it so it wasn't too simple on the background. And then this is the little envelope folder like thing I made, so I'm just going to stick that down so I can easily take extra little slips of paper out of it. I have this pretty sticker slash activity book from Barnes & Noble. I'm looking for a specific page of stickers that I think I want to use one from. I like this sticker's pretty pink backing of it, so I'm just going to stick it underneath the envelope here so it still looks like it's popping out of it. And then I like this little sticker here in the corner. I feel like it brings out more of the brown to it because there's a lot of pink in the top corner. So I wanted to make sure I'm using an even amount of the colors. Now to add my title up in the corner up here. I don't want the envelope portion to be too simple, and I want to put the title on it for continued or extra series, so I'm adding a little bit more design to that. I'm going to start up in this corner here with the series that I know I'll be reading in 2026. I was weary about putting some of the series I'm in the middle of now because I don't know if I'll finish them by the end of 2025. So starting up here, I'm writing the Shatter Me New Republic series and then also the Moonfall series. So for each of these series, I'm making a line for the book titles and the rating I'm giving each of those books. So because I obviously can't use my phone to look at what series I'm in the middle of, I wrote down them on another scrap of paper and was just transferring it onto here, but I got mixed up and I started writing a different series under a different series name, so I had to go back and correct that after this. So here I am with a scrap piece of paper that I'm cutting to fit my size. I try to go with this like cream off-white color, and then I realized if I just use the back of it, I could use the white side of it. So I'm just gonna highlight it the same and add my title on it. It's pretty obviously a mistake and I can see it every time I look at my journal, but honestly, these things happen and I like that it just shows how unique this journal is because, I mean, who else has such mistakes in their journal? And then for the additional series, I cut out some scraps of paper that'll stick out a little bit on top, and I made a little sample one for some series I might read. And there's my series tracker all done.
And that's it for me today. I really like how this spread turned out. I left lots of extra little pages in case I have more series, which I probably will. But I left lots of pages for me to add additional. I knew it would just take up too many pages if I wanted all of them on the actual page. So I kept it in this little envelope I made to hold it all for additional series. I hope I utilize this well. I'm gonna try my best, but I think it's really pretty as well. Really liked my design on this. I'm happy with how it turned out. I just really wanna make sure I use it. So we will do our best this year. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more bookish content. And join me tomorrow for the last day of this week of Journalathon for my 2026 book journal. Until tomorrow, happy reading.